Here's my sweet Eric.
Okay, I'm gonna make teriyaki pork tenderloins on the grill.
There's our pork tenderloins.
It's really simple. What I do to start is I just put these in the bag here. Stick them in there. Nice and simple. We have Grill Mates 5-spice teriyaki, which we actually got on my account.
7 or 5 spice?
7 spice. Did I say 5?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of spices in here.
Yes, that's okay. It always comes out so good.
And it's a 30-minute marinade, which is great.
Yeah.
And I just pour it all in the bag.
Just cover that.
Squeeze it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Close it up.
Pushes all the air out.
Get all the air out. Again, just kind of move it around. I will stick that in the fridge for about 30 minutes while the grill's heating up.
And we'll meet y'all at the grill after a while.
Yes, we will.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Pork tenderloin out on the grill. Eric's got it going. And I'm making a side dish of fried cabbage with bacon and onion. Now, you want to cook your bacon first. You want to take a package like this and just cut it in half. And you're going to chop that bacon up and fry it. Now this bacon's ready. So it's going to come out of here. I was going to make cornbread today, but Eric said I didn't need to. So another day I'll make a skillet of cornbread and show y'all how I fix that. Okay. We'll set that aside. We've got a whole white or yellow onion cut up, and we're going to put that in here. And we're going to cook this until it gets tender. You'll just have to kind of just keep an eye on it, keep it turned, and cook it till it's tender. Well, I haven't had this in forever. I'm looking forward to it. Just let that just sizzle away. I've got it between 4 and 3. Okay, now your cabbage, we used a whole head of cabbage, but it wasn't a huge head.
No.
So Eric, he chopped up stuff for me because sometimes I can be dangerous with a knife and I wanted to keep on my fingers. So anyway, you wash your cabbage. Well, you pull off at least 2 or 3 outer layers of the leaves. You just want those off of there. You chop it in half. When you get it in half, I call these the cores. It's what runs down the middle. And you want to cut that out of there because these can be bitter. And we don't want no bitterness.
Yeah.
And you chop up your cabbage. This is what it looks like.
I did a good job.
You did a great job. Thank you. Once these onions get tender, boy, it's smelling good.
It does.
I'm loving cooking again. We really, I know it seems like we might eat a lot of fried food, but we really don't.
Yeah.
This is just like a treat. Because usually we have Eric will grill vegetables or sometimes grill the portobello, the big mushroom caps, or asparagus, and he'll grill meat.
Yeah, I grill chicken, pork chops, rib, whatever.
Whatever, and so it's not like we're eating fried food all the time.
I don't usually do a lot of smoking because it takes so long and I don't always have time to stay with it. The way I'm cooking it today, it gets that smoky flavor, but it's
Well,
Doesn't
them
take as
onions
long.
are smelling good.
They are. Y'all smell that?
Yeah, we need smell-o-vision or smell of whatever. But yeah, just want to toss those around. Piece of bacon in there. And when I start putting that cabbage in the skillet, y'all gonna say, "Oh my gosh, look at all that." But what happens is the cabbage cooks down.
Yeah.
You will not end up with that much cabbage because it does cook down.
Yeah, I was like, is it all going to fit to start?
I know.
I know it cooks down, but it's like...
I said, honey, it'll be okay. It'll cook down. But like I said, if you got a great big old head of cabbage, like about this, you might want to use just half. It depends on how many people you're going to be cooking for.
I remember right, that was like about a 3-pound cabbage.
Yeah, it wasn't what I would call a huge head.
No.
Okay. Yep. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to add all this cabbage in. Now push some aside, push it aside. Skillet still on between 3 and 4. Might have to get it cooked down a little bit. What I'm going to do is I got to stir all this. Boy, you did a great job on chopping that up. Okay. Looks like a mountain of cabbage, which it is, but it'll cook up. I gotta get me another. I keep forgetting to get these oven mitts. I'm gonna just start working that from the sides, push down, work from the sides, kind of push in. You just gotta work it. You gotta work it real good. That's what you gotta do. What? Is that a song?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
I think so. I'm sure it is.
I'll say words, and Eric, I'll say, is that a word? And he'll say, sure it is. You want to tell him why you say that?
You used back, Janice said something about a nunnery. And to me, nunnery didn't sound right. I never heard it. I said, that is in a word. Yes, it is. No, it is. We looked it up. It's a word.
And there was something else about sprained eyeballs.
Yes, he said she sprained her eyeball. I said, you cannot sprain an eyeball. Well, apparently you can't. So anytime now, it's like, is that real? I'm sure it is. I'm because as soon as I say it isn't, it is.
He'll just say it sure is.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. That's so funny. It sounds funny to say you sprained your eyeball, but I did it. You can't do that. It's real, people. And it hurts. Just like if you sprain your ankle, you know how bad that hurts? Well, a sprained eyeball can hurt that bad too. But you can't wrap it up like you can your ankle. Oh, I don't know why my voice is going up and down, but
No.
But anyway, see how that's already cooking down? It's not nearly as high as it was.
Yeah.
What we want to do after we get this kind of worked in, that bacon grease, we're going to cover it up.
Burst, stir the cabbage.
See, it's already starting to brown some. I may even turn it down to just 3. Oh, little piece of cabbage escaped. And I love to eat cabbage raw. I always have since I was a little kid. Just love it. It can take a little bit to get this stuff mixed in with that. But you can see how much it's already went down.
Yeah.
It was piled up to here. And as it cooks, it's going to shrink down even more.
And that's the good thing about cooking that tenderloin the way we are. You don't have to mess with it. You just put it on the grill, leave it out there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you don't have to worry about flipping it or anything.
That's right.
So it works out good.
He makes the best grilled food. We all love it. Just all of it. Grilled ribs, grilled chicken. Man, it's all good. Okay. I think I've got that about coated.
I'm going to stir from this side a
Right
bit.
here?
Yes,
Okay.
a little.
Kind of hard for me to tell. I'm so short and this skillet's so big. How big is this one?
That was a 13.5 inch.
13 and a half. This is what I make my gravy in. Is this.
We have 2 of those.
Yes. We love our cast iron.
Yes.
You're never going to wear it out. You can pass it down from generation to generation. And it just cooks so good. Your food's just so good in it. Okay. Looks like I've got all that coated.
Yeah.
We're going to cover this up. Let it cook until that cabbage is tender. We don't have the right size lid for this skillet, so that's going to have to do. I'm turning that down to 3. Going to let it cook slow. And when it gets done, I'll show you what we do with the bacon.
All right.
Love y'all. See you in a little bit. Sweet Eric's got this in. I want y'all to look at that. He's going to slice it up. He's left-handed, so he's got to
I cut
hold
right-handed
stuff.
though,
Yeah, he cuts right-handed.
which is crazy, but
It's okay. It's all good.
maybe I should have started on the closest one.
He'll slice the rest of it in a minute. We just wanted to show you this.
That's that nice smoke ring
Yeah.
around it.
So that'll be the meat, and I'm finishing up the cabbage, and we'll be right back with y'all.
Now for the fried cabbage.
We're at the end of it, folks. I forgot to tell y'all that as it's cooking, you want to keep stirring it around every once in a while. Just stir it. And if it seems to be a little dry, you can actually add you some butter in there, which I did. Remember how high up that skillet was of cabbage? This is what I mean when it cooks down. Now my bacon that I cooked earlier, it's going back in. You're just going to work that in there. All you want to do is just let the bacon warm up. Seemed like there was something else I was going to tell y'all, but now I can't remember it. I've got the heat put on closer to 4 right now. And you just have to keep checking it to see when the cabbage is tender. I don't have a specific time. I did forget to tell y'all when you first stick the cabbage in, and after you put the lid on, to keep checking it. Got the bacon in there. It should be warmed up. Also, depending on if you use low sodium bacon or regular, if you use low sodium bacon, you might want to put a bit more salt in it. But I'm only going to put a little bit of salt this time because we use regular and pepper. That's the only seasonings that I use. Mix that up. I'm going to fix up Eric a plate here.
Yay, me.
Yeah. Yeah, you, honey.
That's a good start.
And he doesn't like the end pieces of the meat, so. You want 3? Probably.
Sure.
But anyways, that's our grilled pork tenderloin and cooked cabbage. I think it'll be enjoyed.
Oh, it will.
Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. They liked it, y'all. This is what's left of the fried cabbage. Our older son said, make it more often, please. So they loved it. It was really good. Love y'all. Bye.